So this is Phoebe. She is a phoenix and she has the sisterly personality, and she is one of my Shakespeare characters. Now, Phoebe is from the play As You Like It, and she plays a shepherdess. She does not like to wear the frilly clothing that I give her, so I am dressed as the shepherdess. But I'm going to go show you her little area where she lives. I've already talked to her today, but sweet youth is definitely one of the lines that I have given her because that is something that Phoebe says in As You Like It. So Phoebe is actually a relatively minor character in As You Like It, but I would like at least one of each of the personalities represented on my island, and Phoebe is really the only sisterly that I can find who fits Shakespeare characters. Oh, she's having a little conversation with Ricky, who's Richard III, who will be featured some other time, but let's see what they're talking about. So harp not is one of Richard III's lines, so Ricky is doing great. Ricky is a cranky. Oh dear. Well, interesting. Tibble. So the first look we get here is I've made a sign indicating that this copse of trees is the Forest of Arden. So you can see I've got lots of trees here surrounding Phoebe's house. Oh, Clay is enjoying the area. Clay is not a Shakespeare character. He's just visiting right now, staying in Anka's location, who is Cleopatra from Antony and Cleopatra. But you can see these various scattered papers. These are supposed to be all of the letters that Orlando has written to Rosalind, and I can't manage to put them on the trees, but I thought having the scattered papers nearby represented those letters pretty well. And so then, of course, the Duke and his band is camping out in the forest. So I have some bread and some fires and some cooking going on and a little picnic set up to indicate them eating and living out in the forest. Next to Phoebe's house, I have a quote of Phoebe's from As You Like It: "Whoever loved that loved not at first sight." The wrestler figurine may seem a little out of place, but there's a very important wrestling match in As You Like It when Orlando takes down the famous wrestler Charles, and this is when Rosalind falls in love with Orlando, and arguably when Orlando falls in love with Rosalind as well. And here's the a little paddock that I've created, and I've put into sheep's head costumes to indicate sheep, so that you get kind of that shepherdess feel, as well as this staff wand here to indicate a shepherd's staff. You can see that I have a windmill back there trying to indicate that rural shepherd-like theme, and the wedding bells, the wedding bell indicates all of the weddings that are at the end of the play. And finally, in the very back here, I have a cave, and this is just a little bit of a mention in As You Like It, but when Jacques, at the very end of the play, says he's going to go off and live in a cave. So this is Jacques' cave here, and since there was a cave item, I thought I would incorporate it for him. He has the wonderful line, "All the world is a stage." And there is actually a bird in Animal Crossing called Jacques, but his name is spelled the same way as the character in As You Like It. But again, I am trying to represent all of the different personalities on the island, and Phoebe was the only sisterly that I could make work. So who knows? Maybe I'll throw Phoebe and Jacques, or I will call him Jacques, in together in Happy Home Paradise. Speaking of Happy Home Paradise, I have not redesigned Phoebe's home yet, but I will certainly do that and try to make the entire inside themed as You Like It as well. So this is really just my first step of the items that I've gathered together so far. If you have any suggestions for any other items that you know of in the game that would work well in my As You Like It theme, I would love to hear from you, so please put that in a comment, and I will definitely incorporate any suggestions that work within the theme. So thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned. I've got much more Shakespeare Island work to share and to do.